Tulsa, the scene of a fire at the Petroleum Club just 1 block away at 6th and Boulder. I'm going to ask photographer Grant Girondale to pan up and away from me and show you the Petroleum Club building as it looks right now at this time. The good news is that the fire is under control. There are no flames visible, and only brief whiffs of smoke are being seen from this vantage point at least. We have not been able to get into the building as yet, but the good news is also that there was only one injury in fighting this fire this evening. That's what it looked like earlier tonight as the flames whipped through the top 2 floors of the Petroleum Club in downtown Tulsa. Now, we will have at 10 o'clock a complete rundown of this story, and we'll be able to bring you all of the aspects of it, but the good news is that it is under control at this time. We'll be back at 10.
Fire ravages a high-rise building in downtown Tulsa tonight. Good evening.
16th floors of the Petroleum building engulfing the Petroleum Club. We have crews on the scene. Randy Garcia brought us minute-by-minute updates, and Brad Rogers, who has been talking to people who first saw the shooting flames. We're going to go first to Randy Garcia with the latest on the fire. Randy, any idea yet what started the blaze?
Still no idea yet exactly what caused the blaze. However, there is some speculation that the fire could have started in the kitchen area of the Petroleum Club restaurant, which is on the top floor, the 16th floor of the Petroleum Club building. Something unusual happened just a couple of hours ago. I was interviewing Jim White, Captain Jim White with the Tulsa Fire Department. I was interviewing him live. Well, let's just go to the tapes. You can see what happened. Jerry, what you just heard there. Okay, now that was an explosion. Now, the cause of that explosion, which was heard for miles, we had numerous phone calls to the newsroom. That cause is still unknown, but Jim White said it could have been a refrigeration unit. And now, a little while ago, I spoke with a man who was on the 12th floor when the fire alarms went off at 6:15 this evening.
I was up in the office with 2 associates, Margaret Johnson and Brent Burks, and the fire alarm went off. And we went up to the front to see what was going on, and we thought it was a false alarm at first and found out that it was actually a true alarm. And about that time, we smelled smoke, and the engineer came up, and he said, "Get out of the building right now." So we grabbed our coats.
Okay, and as he was saying, they headed downstairs. Now, everyone was evacuated safely out of the building. There were no serious injuries. However, a couple of hours ago, shortly after that explosion, a firefighter was injured, not from the explosion. He apparently slipped down a set of stairs and injured his shoulder in some fashion. We don't know exactly how, but it is a minor injury. By the way, the building, the Petroleum building, was built in 1964. At that time, there were no building codes that required sprinkler systems. Hence, the building had no sprinkler system, which probably could have helped alleviate a lot of the damage and probably would have stopped the damage that went on to the 15th floor. That is all I have for now. We'll go back to you, Jerry and Karen.
Thank you very much.